There's an eye-catching article people are talking about that gets in your face about racism. Pictures in the front was a white man with his ears covered and eyes tightly shut in this article. And the article is titled "White Fragility: Why It's So Hard to Talk to White People About Racism." That author is about to visit Milwaukee and talk more about her experiences. Paula Pennybaker, YWCA Southeast Wisconsin President and CEO, and Martha Berry, a racial justice director for YWCA, joins us live on Daybreak to share more. You know, this article, it really opened up the eyes of people in Shorewood, and I was a reporter. I went to the event where people were just talking about the article and doing exercises. You know, why do you think it was so hard or maybe so easy for people to talk about it in that situation?
Well, I think we do our best to warm people up to having the conversation, so we mix them up in small groups, and then giving people an opportunity to talk about what they learned about race as young people gives people an opportunity to think back on what were the messages that they learned, how we've been socialized about race, around race and racism, and then give them context to be able to have those conversations. So we did a case study so that they could talk with each other in small groups.
You know, can you talk about the author, Robin DiAngelo, that's going to be coming very soon on December 6th at an event that's happening with you guys?
Sure. Robin is not like some of the other people we've had. She's not as well known. She's an academic, writes a lot. She coined the expression white fragility. So she's a little different than what we've had in the past, but we think she's really going to bring a good message this year, so we're really excited about her. We had the discussion in Shorewood on the White Fragility article. We had another discussion just this past Tuesday at Bayview Library on some of the rules of engagement that we get involved in when it comes to talking about race. So we think that Robin is going to bring a good message and keep the conversation going.
And do you think that's something that's really needed in Milwaukee specifically?
Absolutely. I think part of what Milwaukee's challenge is we don't think the problem is as bad as it is. I think there's many people in our community who think we've moved past some of the issues, and yet we would say that race and racism defines many of the underlying problems of our community.
There's going to be a lot talked about at this event. Very quickly, talk about Tanya Atkinson and Fran Kaplan. They're receiving 2 different awards, just very quickly, because, you know, in just a few minutes you can't really describe everything,
right.
You know.
Well, we give these awards every year to individuals that have shown outstanding effort in the 2 elements of our mission, which are eliminating racism and empowering women. So Fran Kaplan has worked her entire adult life, it seems, on issues related to race and racism and educating people about the challenges. So we're real happy for Fran this year that she was nominated and that our committee decided that she was the best candidate for that award. And Tanya is the same with her with regard to her work with women and her outstanding work with Planned Parenthood and some of the agencies that she supports through board service. So we're happy about both of our awardees.
And this is going to be a very enlightening discussion. You're invited. The Evening to Promote Racial Justice is happening Tuesday, December 6th at 5 o'clock. It's happening at the Marcus Center for the Performing Arts. For more information, head to TMJ4.com where we'll have more information for you.